Alright, today I have a quick review and tutorial using these brushes from Lantern and Wren. And one is a flat-tipped brush, and I'm going to try using that as a cleanup brush today. And the other one is a gel gradient brush, but I'm going to be using it for dry brushing. So I'll show you that in a bit. So on my thumbnail is a couple of coats of Zoya Brighton, which is a really pretty nude colored, sort of beige sandy colored scattered hollow, which I really like. And then I'm going to be using a couple more Zoyas, Lotus and Lael. And then my sort of mixed up sort of gold, pinkish gold, rose gold metallic. Okay, so I got this idea for using this brush for dry brushing from Sophie, who is You Beauty Nails on Instagram, and she's a great nail artist. She does a lot of freehand work as well as some stamping and some other stuff. But recently, she posted a tutorial using this brush for dry brushing, and I thought that that was really great idea because, yes, you can use this for gel gradients, but I don't use gel, although I think I'm going to start, but you can try using it for regular polish as well, but it's a little more difficult. But I think this would make a really great brush for the dry brushing, which I've done here. And I also think it'd be good for if you wanted to do a dry marble type thing with polishes on the mat and then pick it up and apply to your nail as well. So I'm going to show you the dry brushing part today. So I'm just going to put down a couple of drops of polishes I'm going to use. I'm going to start with these two and not put down the metallic yet because that dries really quickly. So I'm just going to lightly drag through there and then use the brush, okay, to place sort of just stripes on a diagonal is what I'm doing today. And this way you're not dirtying up the brush, and you have more control over how much polish you have on the brush and where you put it, because this really doesn't apply a lot of polish on the nail. So you can really control where you place it and how much you place. And another nice thing is it's pretty consistent in terms of the lines that you get. Sometimes with dry brushing with the brush from the polish alone, you sometimes get really thick stripes and sometimes really thin stripes, and it's a lot harder to control. So I'm really liking this brush for dry brushing. Okay, and easy peasy. I mean, really, really easy to do, very quick. I do recommend between nails just cleaning off this brush with a little bit of acetone because the polish will dry on it, and then just wipe off on a bit of paper towel. And so then it's ready to go for the next nail. So now I'm going to show this brush, which I'm going to try using as a cleanup brush. And there isn't a lot of excess with this technique because you're able to control where that brush went so well that I really have very little. And what there is just along the sides of my nails here. And for me, this brush is a little bit flimsier than I would like for a cleanup brush. I also think this would make a good one-stroke brush, but I haven't tried it for that. But it is nice and soft if you prefer softer cleanup brush. And it does do the job, so I'm quite happy with that. Anyway, there's the dry brush portion, and then I am going to take a picture of this, and I will come back and show you some stamping I do on top of this. Okay, I'm back and I'm going to be stamping over that dry brush with this image, and it is from the Lantern and Wren backgrounds plate. And this plate just has a bunch of, I don't want to say basic, but sort of patterns that you can use as backgrounds and stamp something on top. I like them by themselves as well. I've used that image before, but I'm going to try this wavy image because I think it matches the diagonal dry brush really well. So up, then and I am using currently the Hit the Bottle Double Shot Clear Stamper, and because the base is pretty dry, I'm holding on to it for a few seconds to make sure that it's adhering to the nail. Just gonna make sure those sides are down. And then if you noticed, I didn't use liquid latex around my nails because generally, unless I'm doing something really complicated like a water marble or some other kind of thing where I have a ton of excess polish around my fingers, I like to use a lint roller or a piece of tape to just remove the excess. Okay. Because I find that I'm going to end up with this little bit just right around the cuticle and the side walls that I'm not going to be able to get even with liquid latex anyway. So I'm going to show you again a little bit of cleanup with that brush from Lantern and Wren and see how it does with a little bit something tougher. And just going to go I do like how thin actually the top edge is, because you can really get in on the top and sides really well there. Okay. So yeah, I'm pretty pleased with that brush, especially for right around the cuticle line. I think it works pretty well for that. So anyway, thanks for watching. And again, if you have any questions, please leave them in the comments.